guys? I appreciate you guys coming back to the channel and being with me for another video. So this video is going to be pretty much talking about what upgrades and changes I've made to a particular gun. And I'm sure by the thumbnail or the title, you probably already guessed which gun it is. It is not the P365 in front of you, which I think I made a video on already. It's also not about the Spectre Comp, which I don't think I've done a proprietary video on, but really love that gun. So this is going to be about the P320, and this is what we're going to be discussing today. So we're going to just kind of talk about what changes I've made to the gun, what modifications I've made, and we'll go from there. I'll explain to you what this build is, what this build has become, and where this build started at. So this started out as a base P320 with the original grip module that was kind of rounded right here. For you guys who are familiar with P320s, you know it was rounded right here on the mag part. This is going to be the X series grip. So we'll dig into all of that. I'm going to start off just by doing a safety check. Mag is empty. Gun is empty. And these other mags here are also empty. So since we already have the mags out, might as well discuss the mags. So these are the standard 17 round mags that come with the P320. And the only thing I changed was the base plates. Got a little custom base plate there. And this base plate is going to be different from the standard P320 base plate, which is a little bit longer and it's flatter. So this base plate is the same one that's used in the Legion and the X5. So the reason why I got these base plates, for one, I wanted to customize them, and for two, for this reason. The standard P320 mags with the regular base plate bumps into the magwell, so it stops like this and it won't seat all the way. So you have to get the X5 or Legion base plates so that it'll seat in the magwell. So it gives you that nice dropping things. So it gives you this nice, easy to reload type feel there. You can just throw them in there. So I'm really enjoying those. And this is the 21 round mag, which still has the Sig base plate. Not sure if I'm going to change that, but you can look at the profiles and see what the difference is look wise. So the 21 round mag kind of sticks out at the bottom. A lot of people like that look, so kind of depends on what you're going for. I kind of like it with this look. Like I said, depends on what you're looking for. So as you can see, I did change the slide catch on the back, and it kind of matches the same logo here. I did that because this gun is primarily used for duty, which leads me into the next kind of category here that I want to talk about. So because this gun is primarily used for duty purposes, I wanted to keep it clean, kind of simple, but nice and kind of customish, and give it my own personal touch. So that's pretty much what I did here. So we're going to start from the bottom of the gun and just kind of go up and just talk about what we've done. So the magwell that I mentioned before, this is going to be a nickel aluminum magwell from Sig. And again, this is the X series grip. And right now it's just the standard X series. I think it's the X carry grip. And then it's a full size slide. We of course have changed out the trigger. This is going to be a nickel trigger that is flat and skeletonized. This is going to be a Sig trigger. I tried to stick with mostly Sig parts, primarily everything Sig, because again, duty use, I don't want anything too fancy or flashy, and kind of keep it stock parts. All right. So next thing we did was we changed out the slide that we talked about. And this is the Pro Cut slide. This is still the standard full-size barrel. Pro Cut slide, which is optic cut. And it has these lightning cuts in it, as you can see there on the top and on the side. Really adds a really beautiful look. I'm all about aesthetics, man, aesthetics. So I have to love the way that my gun looks. And that's kind of what we did there. You can see what it looks like from this side. And the light is just a TLR1HL. Nothing to write home about there. I mean, it is a great, great light. So I don't want to demean the light. The light is great. It's just, you see these lights on every gun and people talk about. So not really going to talk about that too much. We're here to talk about the actual gun itself. So this is my P320. And I pretty much named this a P320 X Pro. And again, if you don't pick it up, the reason why I named it that is because it has the Pro Cut slide and X Series grip, X Pro. Makes sense to me, and that is what I went with. So that is what I'm going to call it. They do make a AXG Pro that you can buy straight up, and it has the same slide, but it's not silver. It comes black. I don't know that you can get the AXG Pro with the silver slide. I haven't seen that yet. Not saying it's not possible, I just haven't seen it. You could probably customize it from Sig and get it like that, but normally the ones I've seen for sale in your local shops have the black slide. So moving on from that, I will post something here that kind of talks about the actual cost of everything. So I'll show that here in a moment. And while showing you the cost of the build, I'll also show you what the standard P320 and the P320X with the X looks like. So the standard P320 has the curved trigger and the, again, rounded off grip module. And now the X series of the P320 comes with a flat trigger, but it's just going to be a black trigger. And it's not skeletonized, and it has this same frame. So that's pretty much all we've done to the gun. Again, I'll show you real quick the breakdown of the cost. All right, you've seen what the P320 and the X series look like by themselves, and you saw the cost breakdown for this particular build. Now you could build this a lot cheaper, and you could also build it a lot more expensive depending on what you're looking for. So there are two changes that I did not make to the gun yet that I plan to. So those changes are coming. And those are these two changes. The mag release. I've got a extended mag release that also is in this nickel or stainless finish. I can't remember which one. And then I bought a takedown lever. It is not a gas pedal. It's just a takedown that has it's extended out so you can rest your thumb on it. It's more like a thumb rest that extends out a little bit, but it doesn't protrude as much as the typical gas pedal. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to run an optic. Hadn't made a decision on that yet, but we'll get with that. Not really a big optic person. I don't have optics on any of my guns, but it is something I've been thinking about. All right, guys, so that's going to conclude this video. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think of this build. Would you build yours this way? What changes would you make? How would you build yours? Have you built one already? Let's talk about it. I'll see you guys on the next video. Appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with me. I am out of here. Peace.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fake